All right, guys, end of the season stuff. I know the people in the Dynasty have gotten the message that we're going to start up a new one with the same people that are in it. And Chef, he sent out some messages. I think they're going to letting people in at the same, like whatever star level you were. So if you were at a 3-star, you can pick a 3-star team or something like that and try to figure out, what XP to give coaches, because they've sent out patches and stuff to fix all that. But if your dynasty's already created, the patches didn't work for it. Everybody knows they're not putting out new stuff for this game now. So what we're going to look at is the top 25 real quick. And kind of see where everybody went to or ended up ranking. So Florida State, obviously, I mean, you've seen the video. They won the national championship. Notre Dame ended up second. TCU beating me, climbed way up to third. Michigan State. Chef ended up sixth ahead of me. Nebraska, there's me, eighth. We're 12-2 on the year. Really good season. I had a couple bad games at the end of the year, but that's what happens. Miami, Georgia Tech, Arizona State, Virginia Tech. Okay, who cares about all those? Here's Kansas, ended up 15th. Marshall ended up 21st. Let's see if there's any other users. I don't think so. Actually, that was the coaches' poll. Dang it. Stupid. Oh, coaches and media. Whatever. I don't even want to look at the media. Other thing I wanted to look at real quick is I wanted to look at the stats. The season stats for the teams. I think I think it's this one. Nope, that's my stuff. Team stats. That's what it is. Okay, we're just going to NCAA. Total offense. I ended up second in the year in total offense. Over 6,000 yards total offense. 2,900 on the ground. 3,600 on the ground. Let's see who had the most passing yards. Troy. Marshall had a bunch. I'm just going to kind of go through this real quick. If somebody ain't like the top 15 or 20, we ain't going to look at it. Rushing yards. I knew I was up. I've been rushing the ball a bunch. A lot. Points per game, Florida State and me up there. Passing touchdowns, USC. Who else is up here? Florida State's way up there. Washington. Rushing touchdowns, Florida State, me, Kansas, TCU. Chef's up here. Vanderbilt. What else? Sacks allowed. This is a fun one. 52 sacks allowed. Gosh, who give up the least? 9 TCU. Wow, good job, dude. That's one thing too. I didn't sack him one time during that game. 15. Florida State gave up a bunch. 18, 19. Kansas is up there. How many did I give up? Where am I at? Oh gosh, we're gonna be scrolling down forever. Nope, passed it. Here we go. 33. It's not too bad. First downs. Not bad. On that, we ran, but like I said, we ran the ball a bunch. So, and that's it for that. Let's go to defense real quick. Total defensive yards allowed. TCU, he didn't give up much yards at all, did he? Texas State, Ole Miss, there I am. Florida State's up there. Let's see if passing yards allowed. Yikes. Navy, Syracuse, Penn State. TCU, Ole Miss, rushing yards allowed. Wow, he gave him like under 1,000. Florida State, Kansas, Texas State. There I am, Ole Miss. Total points allowed. 285. But I played a bunch of computers, and I had 45 sacks on the year. Almost led the country in it. Fumble recoveries only had 4. Louisville, Colorado State, Marshall had 10. They top of the deal, top of the category there. Interceptions, wow, yeah, 31. I led the country. 31 interceptions. But that's not bad. Let's look at conversions. No. Let's see. Red zone. Nah. Let's just go down to turnovers. Turnovers are always fun. So turnover difference. Mine wasn't very good, but I'm not down there though. I did have a bunch of giveaways, but I'm leading the country in this. Yeah, almost. 31 giveaways. So I had almost the second most in the country on giveaways. That's what killed me. I thought I had the country in interceptions. Almost. Kansas and Boston College, they're up there throwing interceptions with me. Marshall likes to throw interceptions with me too. Fumbles lost. I didn't lose too many, only 7. Takeaways, 35. So I almost led the country in giveaways and takeaways. I did that before on last year's game when we had a little Dynasty with some friends before we got into the recording stuff. Interceptions, we've seen that. Fumble recoveries, we've seen that. That's about all I want to look at as far as that stuff goes. I did see, because I was a little bit reluctant about wanting to change teams just because my team is so stacked up overall after all my recruiting of all these years. I mean, I had a lot of good dudes here. And this is the team before everybody leaves. Jones, Moore, I mean, look at all I had crap ton of 90s. Like, a lot of the whole team's almost in the 90s. And high 89s, 88. I don't think there's a person on the field that was like an 85 or lower. Like King, I don't know if he didn't play much. Free safety, that was where Brent Smith played. So, I mean, Tremblay played, but I was a little bit reluctant, but I think it'll be fun. New change, new scenery. I don't know what team I'm going to pick yet, but I do have a couple things in mind. But I think the next thing, we're going to skip coaching carousels next. Players leaving, we're going to take a look at that in a second. There was a guy in one of the videos that wanted to see what players are going pro. So we'll be right back, and we'll take a look at who those people are. All right, players leaving. Let's check it out. See who we got. Jones, I know he's probably going pro. Probably first round. I'd be surprised if he didn't. Okay. So, out of all the people I have... Oh, yeah, okay, I read it wrong. What's this guy? He wants to transfer. I bet we can keep him to sit and stay. Trading chance, very low. Let's see. You would play more than 6 games. Sure, buddy. See you, dude. I don't need you. You seen the other corners I got there? Porter. Western Kentucky. You want to go to Western Kentucky? We'll have more than 120 tackles. In his career, maybe. Let's do that one. Nope. That's the first time I had been able to persuade people. Heck with them guys. Alright, this guy is declaring. He's a sophomore dude, had a bunch of catches. There's Jones, which I knew he was going to go. He wanted to go as a sophomore. I bet we can convince this guy to stay too, kind of as if we're, yeah, get your degree, sir. So, Jones, left tackle. My linebacker, Benjamin, the free safety, Brent Smith, the corner and returner, Talley, defensive tackle, Harvey, my right guard, halfback, a tight end, and then Green's graduating. Lots of dudes. I didn't have that many at all graduating. I have a young team, and they're all really good. But that's it for this one. I don't think there's much else to look at. That's transfer requests. That's it. I think we'll come back with maybe the recruiting just to see what players I may or may not have gotten. Because I think I showed most of them anyway. So we'll be right back on the next little advanced part. Back at the next advance, let's see where the draft results of the guys that went pro. Wow, 3 first-rounders. Jones, Pierce, and Barber all went in the first round. Benjamin went in the second. Smith went in the third. Talley in the 6th. Moore, Harvey, and Lewis all went in the 7th round. So that's not bad. I didn't get any transfer requests. So, on to the next advance. All right, so a quick look at recruiting, kind of what I would do, kind of to continue, kind of close the season off with where I started it with recruiting stuff. All right, so I did get all these people down here in case anybody missed it. just to kind of show them. This here, defensive tackle, a tackle, another halfback. Just happened to get this guy. I don't know. Titus Fernandez. Only reason, why did I get him? Oh, quarterback. To redshirt this year for possibly, later on down the road. Defensive end, great speed for defensive end, great acceleration. Tyler Page, I got him. Look at that speed. Yeah, buddy. Great route running too, 82. Sad I don't get to use this guy because I was a little bit low on receivers. Defensive tackle, a center, another corner with great speed, which I was going to change to, excuse me, I was going to change to a safety. So great speed back there like Brent Smith was. A guard, then another free safety. That, I don't even know why. His stats don't really look all that great, to be honest with you. I don't know why I got him. Maybe because of his tackling, hit power, and pursuit. Maybe I was going to put him at like outside linebacker or something. Oh, let's look at his size. 6'3", 197. Yeah, he can be a linebacker. That's not, I mean, it's a small one, but the guy's fast. So maybe that's what I was thinking with him. Because I think like that whenever I recruit. So maybe an outside linebacker to help me with some of that nickel stuff. Let me see. What's this guy? Top schools. Yeah. Lead on him. What's the cutoff? Everybody's back. Now, if I was battling between these two guys here and somebody that I really wanted, so let's go look at this. Let's go look at their stats real quick. So speed, he's 86. He's kind of a quarterback, but I already got a guy that's better than him, so there's no need to dump a lot of points into this guy because he's not all that great. I mean, he don't run all that well. He's got poor throwing accuracy. He does have some juke moves and spin moves, but a 75 as a running back with the people that I already have there, that I already have at running back, and people that I got behind them that I got last year that I redshirted, my team's deep. I don't really need this guy. I mean, I got him like his catching. He's not a defensive player. He's not really a receiver. He's a mediocre running back and quarterback, so I probably wouldn't put a bunch of points into this guy. And so, yeah, I'm 700 points. This wide receiver, see, I'm closer with him in gaining points. I got plus 205, and then 180, and I'm only back 100, 185. So once again, I'd go to the scouting. Okay, so he's really fast. His carrying's good. His release good. His route running, his release is not that good. His route running is pretty good. So what I would do is I would put more points on this guy and probably let him have this guy because I mean, where would he play at? And if I can't think in my head, and I know my team because I've had him for whatever it is now, 4th season or 5th season, I know what's there. So I would probably end up putting a bunch of points on him. And then what's this guy? I mean, fighting against the computer doesn't really matter. A punter that I'm 1,000 back, I'm not putting any points on him. I mean, I could put 13,000 on him, but why for a punter? I already have a kicker that can be a punter also. And the other punter, I'm 600 ahead. So probably in this scenario with these people, I do need a punter. I think he's pretty decent. Yeah, he's not bad. I don't have as much points with them, so 285. I'd probably put maybe $2,000 on him. This thing will hurry up. But yeah, $2 or $3,000 on this guy. Probably 3. And if I absolutely wanted to get this guy with the great speed, I could go ahead and put $10,000 on him. And I mean, this other kicker, heck with him. I'm not making up 1,000 points. And this guy here, is this the person with Chef? Yeah. So I would just let this guy go because he's not all that great. And then a 70 wide receiver that I mean, he's got decent speed, but his catching, his route running, and his release, everything else is not all that great. So in this scenario, that's what I would do. Put about 10 grand on this guy, 3 on the other. We'll do that, come back with the next advance, and we'll see what happens. All right, I don't even remember those guys' names. Why is it all mix and matched all of a sudden? So I didn't even put any points on this punter. And I ended up getting him. The wide receiver, yeah, I mean, 10,000 points on a guy. Well, this is the other guy we let go. We let Chef have. And who are the other people? Did I get every other person? I didn't even put any points on them? No, we didn't get Jay Brooks. We got everybody else. Yeah, we didn't put any points on him. We put points on the punter. If I can remember. Hopefully I can remember from 5 minutes ago. Jeez. Yeah, we put points on him and him. We let this one go. And we still ended up... Or, wait a minute. Yeah, we put points on the wide receiver and the punter. And we let the top wide receiver. And we let Chef have this other guy. I don't even know how many points he put on him, but... So we ended up getting all those people in addition. So it worked out pretty good. Usually when you put 10 grand on somebody, it ends up doing pretty good. I want to take a look at the top classes just to see. Oh, he beat me. He beat me by 1 recruit. He got 5 5-star players. Outside linebacker, a center, an athlete, a receiver, another athlete. Dang. I only got 3, and I thought I was doing good. I did get 9 4-stars. Alabama. This ain't a user. That Chef was messing around and with Coach Carousel and made somebody take a defensive coordinator job at Alabama. All right, next part in the Dynasty should be position changes, training results, cut players, that sort of stuff. I don't think I'm going to show any of that because there's no sense in me going and breaking down all that stuff and what I was going to do. Position changes, I'm going to do some of the stuff I talked about. If there's somebody that fits somewhere that's better, I might put a corner at free safety or do different stuff like that, which, I mean, you're going to see stuff like that in future videos. As far as cut players, I'm cutting all the people that the computer picks for me and all the people that aren't going to play. So basically, if you're not in the 80s, I'm at the point with this team that if you're not in the 80s, I don't need you. I kind of have in mind who I want to pick for the next team. Number one, I've always wanted a team that's got some cool uniforms. I want cool uniforms with lots of different options, even though I really don't want to go to Oregon because they're already a good team. But I might. And I want a stadium that holds like lots and lots of people. Like I was way up at the top at Ole Miss's stadium for toughest places to play, and they only hold like 60,000. I want some place that holds 90, 100,000, something, like Alabama holds 100. Florida Stadium holds like 120,000, something like that. I want a stadium that holds a bunch of people, and I want some cool uniforms. So I'll take a look at some of them teams, and when we come back, it'll be the start of a new bit of a dynasty in here. But all right, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you on the field.